Hello and welcome back to True Crime Guys Podcast. I'm your host, Michael, and you know Andy's here because it's Headlines and Shenanigans Week.
Shenanigans!
Nice.
We need to get like a soundboard thing that does that, like radio host, like shenanigans.
It's just what we need.
I can just do that every time.
Yeah, just do that every time. That would save me a lot of work.
I'll be your Michael Winslow.
But guys, before we get into the shenanigans today, I got to remind you, you can catch these episodes early, ad-free, with bonus content on patreon.com/truecrimeguys. And you can also get access to hundreds of other audio files that we've created over the years. I don't know if you're familiar with our other show, Sandu Stories, but there's been past shows that me and Lauren have wrapped up before even Andy came on, 5-Minute Murders with Lauren, Just the Banter. There's tons of the Higher Thoughts, 2 seasons of Higher Thoughts on there, tons of audio files for your listening pleasure there on Patreon. Again, that's patreon.com/truecrimeguys. But today, I'm going to hand it off to Andy, and we're going to get into some headlines.
Some headlines? Michael, first we're going to talk about some shenanigans.
All right.
We have a headline in here too, but we're going to talk about a shenanigation after before the mics are rolling, Michael and I were reminiscing about a nice little place Michael had built down here called Chicken Town.
Yeah, of course.
And Chicken Town is not as prevalent as it once was.
Right.
But Michael, this guy took that to the next level.
Okay.
I was like, oh man, Michael could have done this, and we could have made money.
Right.
Could have had some money coming in.
I'm listening.
An influencer's chicken amusement park has been shut down because all of the meat they were serving was undercooked. Surprising, but nobody.
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail.
Undercooked chicken, straight to jail.
A content creator who filmed himself cooking poultry outdoors at a chicken theme park had the event temporarily shut down due to health concerns. An influencer from Oman who has racked up more than 1.7 million followers on Instagram alone, as part of a Karif Dohar festival, he set up an attraction that saw dozens of chickens being cooked while strapped into many theme park rides and was dubbed a chicken amusement park.
Oh, that's dark.
Right? In a video shared on Instagram, you can see tons of roasted chickens whizzing around on a small roller coaster, complete with a loop. The ride had a built-in oven that would cook the chickens slowly as they made their way to the top before they were sent hurtling down.
Though.
It's like the fucking Krispy Kreme conveyor belt of donuts, but of chickens. And this guy was just like, let's make it fun.
Let's make it fun. A little extra loop here.
Who wants to just watch chickens roll?
Right.
Spin. This isn't a gas station. Come on. We have an engineering degree from a community college, but it's a good degree.
Yeah.
There was also a Ferris wheel on which rows upon rows of chickens would slowly rotate. They were then prepared and passed out to the members of the public to eat. But shortly after it opened, it had to be temporarily shut down as health inspectors realized that most of the samples being taken back to the laboratory were severely undercooked and contained traces of blood.
Just slow the rides down.
Yeah, man. Maybe not make this like a real drop zone.
Right.
Maybe just slow it down a little bit. Slow it down. You know,
right?
make that roller coaster just more of a gimmick, not an actual speeding track.
Maybe send them around again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe send it back through a couple more rotations.
Right.
Run it back.
Tighten up them seatbelts. They're a little smaller now. But send them again.
Don't squeeze too tight. We'll keep that juice in there.
Keep that juice in there. When they come around from the first one, give them a quick basting.
Yeah.
And you
it's like a car wash.
Instead of misters, some parks have just have butter basters. Just
there we go.
Out baste.
Set this whole bad boy up. Just just the whole time. Make it like a log ride where they come down, splash into butter.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Nice. There we go.
Drenches them.
I love it.
See, Michael, we could do better than this. We could have had a whole thing going here. I got a guy who can build some shit.
Missed opportunity.
The theme park will allow it to reopen once the operators have met the required hygiene and food quality standards. Mm-hmm. Again, slow the rides down.
Slow them down, man.
Maybe pre-cook. Maybe do a little pre-cooking in there.
Yeah, something.
Maybe put them in an oven first, then put them on the ride for the show, and then then it's like, see, they've already been cooked. Now they're on display, and then someone can just claim a chicken off a ride.
There we go.
I want the one in the teacup. I want the one in the teacup. It's coming back around.
Right, and then they give you a picture of your chicken on the ride.
Yes.
They're like, was this yours? Yeah, seat 3, car 2. Here you go.
This was yours. Look how much fun they were having. Just take pictures of you eating the chicken. Like I said, it would be a good idea. There's nothing wrong with this idea.
It's not awful.
When I first read it, I did think he was using live chickens and just putting them on display.
I did too.
And I was like, that's animal cruelty. I don't know. Is it animal?
Are they having fun?
Are they having? We can't.
I don't know.
They can't consent to this. But again, they're not getting hurt. Well, that one. Oh, good. Never mind.
Yep, that one fell out. Yep.
And that one tried to fly. That one didn't. Well, put them on the oven. Put them on the grill.
Right.
So yeah, Michael, I was like, we have Chicken Town, but we could have a whole chicken amusement park, man.
Chicken coaster sounds cool.
Chicken coaster, chicken Ferris wheel, chicken teacups just spinning around, chicken soup for the soul.
One of the big rocking chicken boats. Mm-hmm. You know, just
going
back and forth.
If you had the little, like the dunk booth at the end where they just dive into butter and seasonings, just come back up, just dripping and glistening. Yeah. You'd have a line out the door.
Out the door. No question.
But Michael, for our next story, this has been this is a headline that I do not think we are ever going to want to happen here. Or really anywhere. I don't see this being a good thing. But there's going to be some people who are going to argue against it. New Orleans is hoping that limited AI could now be used for emergency calls. So instead of talking to a 911 operator, you're talking to Grok.
No, I don't think it's
How about that? Calling 911. If you call 911 in New Orleans, you may hear the sound of an artificial intelligence agent answering your call instead of a human. And if you want me to you need human interaction because you need to be able to gauge the urgency in the tone.
Yeah.
AI is not being able to judge the tone. And if someone's just going, AI is just going to say,
I don't understand you.
Please repeat again. Are you human? Please click all the images with buses to prove. But no, I'm
you sound as though you are in pain. Are you in pain?
Do you need medical assistance? Oh my God, he's gonna happen. The Orleans Parish Communication District has used the intelligence to handle some, not all, emergency calls in New Orleans, mainly related to auto incidents. How do you know? How do you know when that call first comes in if it's
a great question, Andy.
Like, are you going to call 911 and they're like, hold on, let me transfer you to... Hello. I hear you have been in an auto accident. How may I assist you?
It's going to be like, press 1 for auto accident.
Yeah,
Press 2 for murder. Press 3 for hijacking.
Press 4 for arson.
5 for assault and battery.
Just keep going into way more obscure calls. Press 37 for chicken in oven. How will the AI work, you asked? The Orleans Parish Department says it receives numerous calls about it receives numerous calls about a single auto accident. It uses AI to filter out non-important calls from emergency calls. Here's how the department explains the technology. Mm-hmm. After an auto crash has been reported and responders have already been notified, the AI call triage then kicks in. Only when all operators are busy and a 911 call comes in from within 200 meters of an already reported incident.
See, yeah, so that's not bad.
So I can understand some of this, yes.
So first calls will not be a robot.
First calls will not be. But then you're still going to run into issues because they're limiting it to like, no call, it's going to go AI if it's within 200 yards of the first. That's convenient, yes. But what happens if someone right here has an accident and then someone way over there sees that accident, looks over and has another accident?
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Or maybe the person who got in an accident was in a stolen car.
Yeah.
So now they get out and then they take someone else's car. And now that person in that proximity is trying to call and report a stolen car. But because they're 200 meters from the first accident, I was like, they're just trying to report that.
They're just trying to report that accident. We've already got this under control.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm like, there's got to be some more like stipulations put in there because you're gonna miss some calls if that happens. The AI tells the caller they have reached the New Orleans 911 and asks if they are calling about the said accident at location. Mm-hmm. If the caller responds with anything other than yes in any language, they are immediately returned to the 911 call to speak with a human.
Well, there we go, Andy. We should have just read on.
Well, I'm saying like if it's
we're good.
I still don't trust it. I still don't trust
No,
AI
don't trust
as
it.
my 911 response.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I agree.
even if you're calling about an accident, what happens if you need to report specific details? What happens if there's more than just an accident? What happens if like someone
Right.
else is like, are you calling about the accident? Yes, but okay. It's like, yes, I am. Okay, click.
Yeah.
But it's like, this person's having a heart attack now.
Yeah.
It's like, but the car's on fire now. But like,
But I mean, people are supposed to have already been on the way before the AI even takes over the calls from that area.
Yeah.
You know, so in theory, they're thinking there's nothing more we can do until we get there,
yeah.
regardless of what's going on.
If the caller responds yes, the AI advises that we are aware of the incident and tells the caller that if the caller is involved in the crash or has further information to provide, then they should stay on the line. Otherwise, they may hang up. So again, it's like I feel like you're going to miss calls doing this AI stuff. And maybe it speeds up some responses. Maybe it does some help. But I'm like, it's also taking jobs away from 911 operators. Just hire more 911 operators.
Yeah.
Why would you replace them with AI instead of just, if you need more 911 operators, that just seems like an easy fix.
But you have to pay them. I mean, AI is a one-time purchase.
It is, and that's the way our society is heading. But again, it's like that was a 911 call operator's seemingly been like a stable job for a long time, you would think. Like that seemed like one of those jobs that's like, oh, I'm not going to get replaced by AI. They need a human to respond to a 911 call.
Yeah.
And now we're sliding our toes into maybe we don't.
Yeah,
Maybe we don't really need people.
I agree. I don't like them entering this world. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're only going to get more and more involved.
Yeah, and then what
Right.
happens if your system goes down, your AI is having a fucking fritz or whatever, and then you don't have enough callers to answer?
Yeah.
Like, what's going to happen? Systems can go down. Like, yes, people can get sick, people can miss days and stuff, but you have replacements. But entire systems can go down. Systems can be hacked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What happens if
absolutely.
someone hacks this system and changes it to doing all kinds of crazy shit? You're not invulnerable. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I agree. I was just trying to find this short film that I watched where it was a futuristic short film about our entire justice system that was run by AI.
I've heard of
Remember me
this.
telling you about this?
Yes.
God, it's
Yeah, I
called,
feel
it's
like
not
you
called
showed it
Locked
to
Up.
me.
It's called,
You showed it to me. I remember that. Where the guy has to like talk. He just literally has to like walk up to a computer screen.
Yes.
And like tell them who he is.
and he has no interaction with the human whatsoever. So this drone flies up behind him on the sidewalk, scans his face, identifies him as a criminal, basically electrocutes him. He falls onto the ground because he's stunned, right? The drone puts freaking handcuffs on him. Mm-hmm. And then a driverless car is pulled up. He's told to get in. It drives him to prison. He is escorted into prison by robots, freaking thrown into a cell, not ever talks to a human or nothing.
Yeah.
And has to interact with this screen to get out. So he has to do jobs or whatever, or summon a lawyer and all that. Dude, it's terrifying.
Yeah. And
And it was all by mistake. He just looked like somebody else.
it feels very much like a Black Mirror episode. Like
Yes.
it's very much on the cusp of being Black Mirror. And that's what this seems like to me. We keep touching on these things every so many months, every so many weeks. Like something just pops into the news where both of us had that same mentality of like, damn, that's real close to Black Mirror. Like
Yep.
did you get this idea from Black Mirror or are you writing next season? Like, what are we talking about here? Like,
Right.
if you're writing next season, cool. Let me know. I'll watch.
Please hold.
There we go.
I think this might be it. The movie you're looking for is Please Hold, a 2020 dystopian dark comedy short film directed by, it follows a young Latino man who's abruptly arrested by autonomous police drone for an unspecified crime while walking to work. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
this is
remember
it.
that.
It's not very funny, guys. I don't really
It's
think
dark comedy at best.
I guess. It just, to me, I'm like, man, this is just too real to be funny. Mm-hmm. I guess there are some things that would make you chuckle, but the
overall
whole-
premise of it is not,
terrifying.
Yeah, it's a scary horror
Hell
dystopian
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, it's called Please Hold. So check that out, guys.
Yeah, it's not long. It's a short film, but yeah, it definitely hits what we're talking about of just like AI taking over everything. AI, yeah, because if AI is going to be answering 911 calls, what's the next step of AI? Is AI going to be doing the dispatch? Is AI going to be sending the cops where they need to go? Is AI going to be contacting the firemen? Is AI going
Valid
to
question.
how much is if you let AI start answering calls, how much further are you willing to take them? Because like we've already seen how many fucking police forces are already trying to have robot, patrol things and robot officers.
Robot surgeons. Look, pretty soon we'll have robot first responders. Mm-hmm. Do the surgery right there in the ambulance.
Yeah.
Boom.
Listen, I'm not totally against robot surgeons. Because I've seen a lot of sci-fi where it's just like, yep, done. Mm-hmm. You're like, okay, if you can get it to that, do it. I don't want some shaky-handed, possibly alcoholic surgeon coming in here being like, let's try to work magic, boys.
Right.
Yeah, I would rather have a AI surgeon just come in here and fix my appendicitis real quick, in and out.
Yeah.
Probably not even need anesthesia anymore.
I feel like
stab you with a little thing. You're numb from the waist down for 30 minutes.
Right. Yeah. I feel like a lot of doctors aren't really personable anymore anyways.
Yeah. Don't know. Some are, some aren't. Yeah. Doctors are weird. You got to find a good one. Yeah.
Depends on your insurance.
It does. Depends on your tax bracket.
It's the truth. Yeah. It's the truth, at least in America.
It depends on your tax bracket. Well, Michael, for our next story.
So what else we got?
Our last real story here. This guy probably here is going to need more than some insurance. This guy here right here is going to need a good lawyer.
Okay.
Because a man has been charged with attempted murder in an alleged lobster diving incident. Michael Simpson is accused of turning off a teenager's air supply machine during their dive.
Oh, wow.
Like,
that's dirty.
Is intentional, too. It's not like an accidental thing or he gave him the wrong tank. Like, this was an intentional attempted murder.
Wow.
A former Florida Boating Safety Task Force member has been charged with attempted second-degree murder after he allegedly turned off the air supply of a submerged teenage lobster diver. Michael Joseph Simpson of Miami Beach was arrested this week after being accused of initiating a confrontation on July 29th over a lobster diving location he allegedly claimed was his spot. Mm. Fishermen get real testy over their spots. And
they do.
But attempted murder?
That's a little bit crazy.
That's and in the ocean. You're not far. You're not in international waters to attempt murder. You got to get way out there to start planning murder.
Right. Yeah.
You're right off the coast of Miami, bro. You're going to jail.
Yeah.
But the captain of a lobster diving boat, Stephen Del Sol, told officials that his vessel was anchored off Fisher Island when Simpson's Conch brand boat allegedly approached him at high speeds and began circling his boat. So this dude shows up like a goddamn pirate and spinning around somebody else who's just lobster diving.
Right.
A teenage diver from Del Sol's boat was already underwater hunting for the lobsters. The teen was using an apparatus called a third lung, which I was explaining to Michael. It's like a thing that floats on top of the water and has like a long tube that comes down, so you can kind of walk on the bottom. You don't have to wear all the scuba gear and all the tanks and stuff because your breathing device is floating on top. After Simpson anchored his boat just 10 feet from Del Sol's vessel, a verbal dispute ensued aboard the occupants of the Conch vessel. Despite Mr. Del Sol stating he had already anchored here before their arrival, the confrontation escalated. A second boat connected to Simpson arrived on the scene with a group of lobster divers and also anchored 10 feet from Del Sol's
lobster
station.
cartel.
Seriously, dude.
Watch out, y'all. They're not fucking around. Lobsters bring in a lot of money, dude.
Yeah, but again, it's in Miami. I was thinking more of like Maine. I would think the lobster cartel would be up in the Northeast.
You don't think lobsters like the ocean in Miami?
I feel like there's a lot of other things in the ocean in Miami.
There is, but it's nice and warm and cozy there for lobsters.
I'm sure there's lobsters everywhere, but like you always see
all
like
on the coast,
the Pacific, or like the Pacific, but the Northeast. That's where all like the deadliest catches are.
They're definitely known for it. Yeah,
the big Maine lobster rolls and stuff. Del Sol told police he had to warn a juvenile diver from the contender boat to stay away from the third lung because there was a diver using it. Del Sol allegedly said that Simpson became irate and stated, "I'll turn the brownie off," which is what they call a third lung.
Yeah.
"I'll turn the brownie off if I want to." Del Sol and other witnesses on his boat, including the parents of the teenager, observed Simpson then swim over to the air supply and intentionally turn off the victim's air supply while he was underwater.
Wow.
So this guy got so pissed off that another boat was where he wanted to be that he literally went down in front of the parents of this kid and turned off the air supply. I'm surprised he made it out of the water.
Yeah, really.
To be fair.
Yeah.
Like if I'm on a boat and I see somebody coming swimming towards my kid's air supply,
right,
You have any idea how far I can jump up that?
No,
But
bro.
I'm landing on you like The Rock
I'll have to
versus
go Michael
Stone Cold.
Phelps on that fucker. I'm swimming straight over there, bro.
I'm hitting you with a people's elbow off the mast. I'm climbing up top. We're going up to the fucking sails, and I'm hitting you with a fucking swanton bomb to the bottom. You ain't coming close to my kid's air supply. You're going down.
So he cuts it off, right? So obviously somebody cut it back on.
Occupants on the vessel then begin to yell, "We have a diver down there, you expletive," which I just want to know what words they were calling him. You fuck!
Asshole.
You asshole! You shithead!
Yeah.
You fuck! One of the people on board Del Sol's boat provided cell phone pictures and video footage of the incident. Video footage shows the defendant swimming rapidly away from the mentioned third lung after it was shut off. Video that the teen lobster diver's family share with ABC Miami shows Swimson swimming away from the third lung and back to his contender vessel as the people on Del Sol's boat continue yelling and cursing at him while one goes into the water to rescue the diver. Or Del Sol told officials that he was the one who dove into the water to rescue the diver as Simpson fled the scene.
Okay.
The teen was tangled in his air supply hose and the anchor from the Del Sol boat when he was pulled from the water and was gasping for air, did not understand what had occurred, and was almost drowned.
Wow.
So yeah, this is a legitimate, like Michael said, like Lobster Mafia, Lobster Cartel came in here. But this dude went as far as to try to drown a teenager.
That's absurd.
But then didn't have the balls to do anything, to fight it, to like stay there, to be in the way, to do anything. He jumped off his boat, swam overly, like took the time to undo this shit, swam back to his boat, and then took off. Like, what did you think was going to happen, dude? They were filming you the whole time.
Right. It's just
and you said what you were going to do. You literally yelled, "I'm going to go turn his air thing off if I fucking want to." Which everyone's like, that's you're attempting to kill him. And
right.
He's like, watch me. I'm swimming over there. I'm going.
Right.
Like, how could you not stop this man beforehand? He's 10 feet from your boat. No one even considered jumping in the water.
Right.
Just saying. You guys were like a big screaming match, just boat to boat.
It's a weird situation.
Unless one of these boats has cannons pointed at you.
He was just willing to show how far he would go.
Yeah, how far I will go
is
to kill a teenager over lobster spot.
Yeah, that's
not
absurd,
even like over
dude.
an entire. It's like it wasn't even like over a shipment of lobsters. It wasn't like this guy. He was like I said, pirating. He just wanted to be there to do his fishing, which is fucking ridiculous.
Well, he knew it was a good spot, but sometimes people beat you to your spot.
Yeah, man, get up earlier. Early bird catches the lobster, or
That's
whatever
right.
the fucking thing is.
Or whatever it is, man.
Early teenager
Get
catches
on
the
early,
lobster.
put on your all-natural Oh My Gaia deodorant, and get out there in the ocean, bro.
I think you don't stay. I think you could actually catch some pretty good fish with Oh My Gaia.
I think you could, man. You'd probably attract more.
Probably
actually.
stick a handful of that stuff in there, stick it in there, come up with a big old catfish.
Because Oh My Gaia is an innovative, all-natural deodorant, fragrance, and beard oil company specializing in paraben and aluminum-free products. And guys, there's tons of scents to choose from at ohmygaia.com. And because you're True Crime Guys listeners, you can use the code word Crimepine for 15% off your order. That's Crimepine, no spaces, CRIMEPINE, for 15% off your order. And you can also check them out at shop_ohmygaia on Instagram. But that's ohmygaia.com, OHMYGAIA.com. Guys, do yourself a favor. Go check it out. It's great natural deodorant and beard oil and scented oil at a great price.
Absolutely, guys. You will not be disappointed.
And guys, don't forget to check out Patreon, patreon.com/truecrimeguys, the best way to support the show. Hundreds of audio files on there. And plus, you get these episodes early, ad-free, and with bonus content. Join the conversation on Patreon. We've been posting a little more behind-the-scenes stuff. We got a little unofficial TCG book club going on. Guys, we got music on Spotify. Give us a follow on social media. We're posting all types of footage and stuff from the cases, interrogations, crime scene photos, all that types of stuff. So make sure you give us a follow at True Crime Guys, wherever you're at, whether it be Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTubes, wherever you are. All right? All right, Andy, is that it? You got
I believe
anything?
so, Michael.
All right,
It
bud.
is hot in here on the humidity.
We got to let it air out in here, guys. We'll see you next week for another True Crime Guys case, all right? Until then, just keep on creeping.
Bye.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.